Okay, so welcome to another video, and this is going to be the thoughts on the games I got for Christmas 2022. So yeah, these are really just all the games I've been playing. I've not touched any other console since getting these games, basically. I'm just really, really enjoying them. Some more than others, as we'll see. I'll be ranking them and stuff. Yeah, I also got to apologise in here as well for the light, and it's really, really dull in here. Like, it's just miserable. Like, look, 10 just after 10 past 3, and it's really, really dull. I've got the light on, and it's a little bit better, but it's still like not great. But yeah, I'm doing it in the living room rather than my bedroom just because the lighting's better. It's just a very miserable day, and I'm not drunk yet or anything, so I'll be saving that till later tonight because I do celebrate the new year, with my wine and stuff. So I always like doing that. So I'll probably make a video later on, just wishing everybody a happy new year. But anyway, yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? So the first one is Dragon Ball Z is Xenoverse. So yeah, the first time I put this on, like the intro music's like very very catchy. I don't know if it's the actual Dragon Ball theme or anything, but like, the theme's really really good. I created my character and everything, which is cool. Like they all look like Dragon Ball characters or Dragon Quest characters, whatever way you want to look at it. It's very cool art style. Can create some decent characters. Yeah, I spent a lot of time just wandering around the hub world, not really knowing what the hell I was doing. I had to like talk to people and things. It was a bit weird. Um, but yeah, like I'm really like I think the fighting system's pretty good. It's quite satisfying. It takes a little bit getting used to having to like fly around, hover around and stuff, and going for your attacks and stuff and keep your distance and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just not really used to that kind of fighting style. I'm used to just fighting on the ground, not up in the air. But yeah, it seems like pretty decent so far. Yeah, can't really comment. And I went to play it for like an hour and a half, but I was enjoying myself. I thought it was pretty fun. Next one is actually the first one I played is this one, Injustice 2 Legendary Edition. So yeah, I'm actually going to put this one above Dragon Ball, just because I think I've spent more time with this one, and it's more my kind of style, like say fighting on the ground. But yeah, like a really good selection of like superheroes. Took a while to actually install the story mode, so I actually spent most of my time just playing single player, one-on-one fights, until it was like fully installed. But yeah, I had a good time, playing as like Harley Quinn, Joker, Batman, Robin, some guy with like it's like I don't know who he is, I can't remember his name, like a really big guy. He had like I can't remember if it was a cat or a dog, but he had that and he was like shooting missiles and things. That was really bloody awesome. Like I don't recognise him, but he just looks like really really cool. Wonder Woman, played as hard a little bit. Um, so yeah, I've played it on normal for a while. I was finding it pretty like easy. Well, not easy, but I was winning pretty much all my fights, and I thought, what, I'll try hard. How hard can it be? Got my ass whooped. I lost 4 times on hard mode, like in a row. First time I got absolutely battered. Second time was a little bit closer, but I lost. Third time again, not quite as close to the second time, but still, I still lost. Fourth time, got absolutely smashed again. So yeah, but I really like it. I really like the when I actually did eventually get into the story. The Batman, Superman thing, Robin, and favorite part definitely so far is Harley Quinn in the swamp. That was just very very entertaining. Um, so yeah, I really like Injustice 2. It seems pretty damn good so far. Not I wouldn't say it's like as difficult to play as like Mortal Kombat because I don't get on well in Mortal Kombat. I don't dislike Mortal Kombat. I'm just not very good at it. But I think this is more up my street than Mortal Kombat. Next one is Mega Man 11. So first time playing a Mega Man game, and it wasn't a very good one. Yeah, this was like a very very challenging game for me. I'm not that good at this game, which is why I'm putting it here. It kicked my ass. So you start the game, you can like pick like what area you want to go into first. You have to like take down like the 9 enemies, whoever it is, 10 enemies. You can do them in any order, which is cool. Got my ass kicked in every single level. Did the electric one, the fire one, and some other one I can't remember. I think it was Blockman or something. Yeah, I think I did better in Blockman than the fire and the electric one. I just got my ass whooped. It's a very, very challenging game. They weren't lying when they said Mega Man was tough. Like, very, very tough. Um, so yeah, I'm not batting to it so far. I got my ass whooped and I was getting annoyed. Like, I was getting really annoyed at the game. Um, so yeah, I'm putting it there. Next one is Tales of Bathuria. So yeah, I've put about 3 hours into this game, I think. Actually, I really like this game. I think this game is pretty damn good. Really like the cast of characters. Like they're very, very likable. Violet here. I'm not going to mention what happened, but something happens and basically sets up her story. Basically, she's all like sweet and innocent at the beginning. She's like caring for her little brother who's ill, and then everything. The shit hits the fan. Basically, shit hits the fan, and basically everything goes a little bit crazy, and she turns more into like a badass character. So yeah, I really, really like it. I've met him and this Mary Lou character, which is like a witch. I really like her. She's like a very like hyperactive like character. I really, really like her. She's actually really, really funny. And like I was like listening to her voice actor, and I was like, there's like parts of this that sound familiar. This like voice. So I looked it up. I looked it up in IMDb at first, but it just gave me Japanese voice actors. So I looked it up on Google, and yeah, she apparently played Jessie in the Final Fantasy VII remake. I was like, yes, that's it. I just couldn't. I just recognized like certain parts of her voice. I just couldn't. I don't know why I just couldn't picture where she was from. But yeah, Jessie from Final Fantasy VII remake, and she did a fantastic job in that game. So yeah, really enjoying this one. Might actually be my favourite one so far. So putting this one here. Just gonna put like more time into the game. It's more my cup of tea, like an RPG. Just a very, very beautiful world. Like, graphics aren't anything like special. They could probably have made PS3, but very, very beautiful visuals. And you're in like a snowy area quite early in the game. And I love snowy areas. Next one is Watch Dogs 2. So yeah, someone did put a comment saying in my what I got for Christmas thing, saying Watch Dogs 2 sucks and Legion's better. And that was before I actually played this game. And then playing the game, I was like, yeah, this isn't that great. It's just not that great. It's just, I don't know, it just seems very like boring and dull. I just don't really like it. The hacking again, it's just very repetitive. Like the hacking's cool for a little while, but then you're just doing that like pretty much the whole game. Um, yeah, I'm just not into it. I've put maybe 2 hours into this game. I'm just not really that into it. It's just kind of boring. To me, I think the characters are quite cringy. Yeah, it was. I guess it's just around about this time where a lot of things were like quite cringy. Like look at games like Need for Speed Payback. Like that was very cringy. Yeah, it's just a very cringy and just uninteresting story with annoying characters and just not, like I say, not very fun gameplay. Like, yeah, I'm not into that. I think I'm probably gonna put this at the end. Maybe like it didn't annoy me like Mega Man, but it just kind of bored me. I'll give it another shot. And the last one is Hades. So yeah, Mega Man 11 kicked my ass. And this is supposed to be a very, very hard game. And guess what? It kicked my ass as well. And it kicked my ass, and I was happy for it to kick my ass. This is a great game. I really, really enjoyed this game. This game has really taken me by surprise. Whereas Mega Man 11, I was dying over and over again. I was getting really annoyed. I didn't once get annoyed when I died in this game because it is a roguelike game. You lose all your like power ups you like gained on the way to like wherever you die. Basically, you have to like like your power ups for like your long range attack and your short attack and things like that. Your cast, basically. Yeah, you lose all that, but you gain like shadow points on your journey, and you don't lose your shadow points. You keep your shadow points, and you can put your shadow points towards like upgrading your character, and you keep those upgrades. So I really like that. So even though you die, you do gain something with your like shadow points, and you get keys and that as well. So you can unlock like new weapons and things, and new like abilities and things you can get. So yeah, I think Hades is a very good game. Like very tough. I think I've had like 15 runs in the game. and I've actually got to the third level boss, and I got whooped. But yeah, I think I got to the third level boss in like my what 12th attempt? No, maybe 13th attempt, maybe. And I've never been able to get back to that boss again. So yeah, the game just keeps throwing new things at you. Just when you think you've got a boss memorized, you recognize its pattern, it switches things up and it changes that boss. So yeah, it's I don't know, I just love how random the game is. You know, randomly generated like dungeons and things. You never know what you're gonna get. Same with like all the abilities and that you get along your way. You know, you might have more towards your thunder or your like water, your Poseidon or Zeus abilities. So you just never really know what you're gonna get. So I really like that. You might get some health pickups, and it might be a little bit more lenient, but sometimes you might get no like health pickups for a long time. So I don't know. I just really like it. I just wanted to keep going back and play more. It's probably my most well, yeah, it has to be my most played game here. Um, which is why I didn't actually expect this. I might actually put this one top of the pile. Yeah, I think that's my order, guys. I think that's my order. Actually, hold on, something's wrong. There we go. Nah, it's maybe not that bad. Um, yeah, like I say, like these are definitely my least favourite games. I just think that's because it's too annoying. That's because it's too boring. Do I want to be bored or do I want to be annoyed? I have no idea. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this anime, guys. Yeah, let me know what you think of any of these games. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hope you're gonna have a good New Year as well if you're celebrating New Year. So I'm probably just gonna stay in with a bottle of wine. But yeah, that's me. That's me. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you all later.